Okay, myself Dr. Nagaraju, and before going to the Java programming, first 10 minutes I will give you some introduction. Then I entered into Java program. Directly I am not going to the programming language. What is the introduction? Generally, most of the members learning any programming language to enter into software field. Most of the members. First of all, I will give you the basic definitions, first 10 to 15 minutes, and then I entered into programming language Java. First of all, what is a software? The basic definitions. Software is simply set of programs. Here I am not moving in depth. First I will give you the basic definitions, then you will understand clearly. First, software means we are developing a software means we are developing some set of programs. All the programs combined together, it perform one action. For example, book my show, it is a software. Even simply you are seeing the paint, this is also a software. So different program, for example, here I am selecting pencil, this is one program. Fill, one program. Text, one program. Eraser, one program. Multiple programs are clubbed together to perform one action, that is called software. Generally, in the industry, the software is divided into two categories. Generally, two categories. Now, the first category is system software. The second one is application software. So everyone know this term indirectly. If anybody working in the company, everyone know this term. So product based companies, service based companies. So generally, what is the meaning of this one? If already suppose book my show, for example, if one software is that is already available, simple example, this is paint. Consider this example only. This paint, who designed the paint software? And that is one example. Second, book my show. So some person designed the book my show, some person designed the red bus, some person designed the irctc. Observe, all these are applications. For example, by using irctc we are booking train tickets. By using book my show we are booking movie tickets. By using red bus we are booking bus tickets. Suppose for coming to dmart, they have an application billing software. That means, what is mean by application software means we are designing a software for some specific application. Specific application means it is not possible to book a bus ticket by using book my show. It is not possible to book a train ticket by using DMart bill software. You got my point? Application only some specific purpose. Okay. Anyway, very good. I am designing an application. The application executed successfully. These are generally service-based person. One more person is available. Now I have book my show in my system. I opened book my show in my system. How that is opened? That means minimum your system needs an operating system. Yes or no? Your system needs an operating system. Without operating system, it is not run to the program. That means system software means the software that is designed for system execution. Indirectly, system software is used for developing the application software. Here in real time, coming to Java point of view, JDK. Anyway, we will discuss later. JDK, Java Development Kit. This is the software. By using this software, we are developing many number of applications under Java. Okay, all those are coming to application software, but one person developed the JDK also. You got my point? Even though you are developing application, but one person is there. That person developed this product. This is the product. By using that product, we are developing some applications. This is the common definition. Okay. Once you know the definition, based on our knowledge, we are selecting whether we are moving to develop a product, or based on the product, we are developing an application. So that is my knowledge. Now, okay. Next term is SDLC. Generally, the terms that are used in the software related to development, software development life cycle. Software development life cycle. Life cycle means birth to death. So generally, first we are providing the communication. Simple example. So I am a customer. Customer in the sense I am a client. I need some project. Generally, what happens? The client meets the particular organization, that is company, and the client communicate with the particular person. He specify all his requirements. For example, I am constructing a multiplex theater. I have total 5 screens. Each day I am playing 6 to 7 shows, etc., etc. Whatever he need, he said complete information. So first to the developer, that means this is organization communicate, gather all the requirements, and then planning how many number of persons are needed, what is the budget, what is the schedule, all the planning is completed. Now the important thing, what is our role? Analysis. That means analyzing all the requirements. Analyzing all the requirements. After analysis, generally we are drawing some architecture design phase. Suppose we are directly not constructing a building. First we are drawing a map, plan. So that is design. Now this analysis and design is converted into coding. Coding in the sense programming. Whatever the analysis and design, that is need to be converted into coding. After coding, the remaining part, testing, deployment, that is anyway. Question is how to convert this analysis design into coding. For this conversion, I need a language. Step by step, I entered into Java. For this conversion, any company required a language. Now, what are the languages we have? What are the languages? Generally we are saying the answer Python, Java, C, C++. No, that is not the exact answer. Generally the languages are categorized into three types. So the three types of languages are: one is mission level language, second one is assembly level language, third one is high level language. Originally, the languages are categorized into three types: mission level, assembly level, high level. Mission means computer. Mission level language means the language that is understandable by the mission. So the mission understands only binary language. So suppose you are the user, we understand Hindi, English, Telugu, whatever the different. But in America, in Japan, in US, in India, whatever the country you are taking, the computer understand only binary language. Binary language in the sense every instruction is written in the form of zeros and ones only, fixed. Everything is in the form of zeros and ones. For example, I am given two numbers to perform addition. Two numbers are 2 comma 3. 2 plus 3. How system takes this one? 2 is in the form of binary. 3 is in the form of binary. Even plus symbol is also in the form of binary. Now, is it easy or difficult to remember all this one for the user? Suppose I am the programmer, I am writing a program. It is not possible to write the program like this. You need to write the program by using zeros and ones. It is a very difficult for the user to remember. Even though I by heart. So plus not only addition or subtraction, many number of operations are there. Even though I by heart all the operations, no problem. your program executed successfully. Suppose today I forgot my system, I am taken another system. This is not executed. In another system, maybe this is not the binary representation for addition. This may be subtraction, this may be multiplication, this may be power operation. That means now you understand what are the points. Mission level language means zeros and ones, that is easily understandable by the mission only, but the programmer unable to understand even though he remember, but it depends on the specific mission to mission it changes, operating system to operating system the lang code changes. Okay, to overcome this problem, now you understand the problem. Remember, all these instructions is very difficult. To overcome this problem, we are moving into assembly language. Anyway, we are not preferred to use assembly. This is completely related to microprocessor, but I will give you assembly language means instead of zeros and ones, they are using mnemonics. Mnemonics in the sense add is a mnemonic, add space 2 comma 3 compared to, suppose directly I shown to you, you don't know this one, directly I shown to you, what happens here? Very difficult. Compared to this one, I shown this. Compared to this one, okay, here we are performing some addition operation. Suppose mul 3 comma 4, here we are performing some multiplication operation. Compared to mission level, assembly level language is easy. But again, what is the problem? These many number of instructions. The instruction set is very large. Again, it is very difficult to remember all these instruction set. Now, one more problem is there. I will show you the problem later. Again, to overcome this problem, remembering multiple instructions, finally I entered into high level language. High level language means the language that is understandable by the user, that is a programmer. Now your Java, Python, all these programming languages comes under this high level language. Now, according to after analysis design completed, you need to convert into coding. At the time of coding, depending upon the project requirements, we are selecting the specific language. Now, you understand? In what situation? At the time of conversion, we are selecting the specific language. Okay. Now selection of language is completed. I selected Java. Okay. The last point is, anyway I selected either Java or Python, whatever it is. For example, if you selected one programming language, you return complete program in that programming language. Now the question is the computer understand the written language? No, very simple, very simple. Suppose I know only Telugu. You don't know any language other than sorry, you don't know Telugu. Or else, for example, don't confuse. Suppose I am the user, for you are the mission. Suppose I know only Telugu language. So I written my program, entire program in Telugu. But you are unable to understand Telugu. Then what happened? Then what is the need? We need one translator, yes or no, for converting my language into your understandable language. Here my language is Telugu, your language is English. I need one translator. The translator converts my speech Telugu into English. Exactly, here I written the program in assembly language. Computer does not understand assembly, so we need a translator that converts the assembly language program into mission level language. The name of the translator is assembler. The name of the translator is assembler. Anyway, that is not required. Come to this one. To convert your high level language into mission level language, we need a translator. In programming languages, we have two types of translators. One is a compiler, second one is interpreter. These are the two types of translators. This is the first interview question. Remember, at the time of the concepts only, I will give you the interview questions. So, this is my first question. What is the difference between compiler and interpreter? First of all, what is the similarity? Both compiler and interpreter are used to convert high level language into mission level language. That is the similarity. The difference is very simple. First, I written a program. Assume the program consists of these many number of lines. This is my high level language. Now, if you are using compiler, the compiler at a time, all the high level language instructions converted into mission level language at a time. At a time is simply here I am given some speech in Telugu. Assume my speech consists of 10 lines. For example, assume my speech consists of 10 lines. So one translator is available. The translator converts my Telugu speech into English. Now, there are two ways of translation. First one is I completed all my 10 lines. After my completion, at a time, all the 10 lines are converted into English. Exactly, my entire program is converted into mission level language. This is compiler. We have second way. Everyone knows second way. What is the second way? First, I completed my first line. Translator immediately convert the Telugu into English. Again come back. Second line convert. Third line convert. Suppose if at any point I have an error. Stop conversion. First to rectify those error and then perform conversion. Interpreter means line by line. After first to convert the line one into mission level language. If there is no problem in the sense no error. Line 2 is converted. There is no error in line 2. Line 3 is converted. There is no error. Line 3 is converted. Line by line conversion is possible. That is interpreter. Anyway, you entered into Java. Yes or no? I entered into Java? Based on language selection. Here I selected Java language. Now, before entering into Java programming syntaxes examples, my first point is Java applications. Java applications. So where we are using Java, based on this one only we are selecting the Java. First application is stand alone application. Second one is web application. Third one is enterprise application. Fourth one is mobile application. These are the main, many applications are there. These are the main four important areas where we are using Java. Now I will give clear idea. Standalone application. Another name is desktop application. Now what is mean by application? Application means simply a software. Application means simply a software to perform some activity. Standalone application means desktop application. That means by using Java, we can develop any desktop application. For example, VLC media player. VLC media player. This is a desktop application. That means installed in your system, use in your system. If you want, you can use. If you doesn't want, simply close. MS Office. Now many applications, suppose this go to meeting right now, this paint to folders, whatever it is, simply a software that is installed in a particular system. For executing VLC you required any internet? No. For executing this paint, this is a paint is one application. For executing that is using paint, no internet is required. Generally, For standalone application, that is a software blindly installed in system, use within that system only. Here, what is my point? Any type of desktop applications are implemented by using Java. Second one, web application. Web means internet. Any application that requires internet, such application is developed by using Java. Any application, Gmail, Facebook, Redbus, BookMyShow, IRCTC, you can take any application. If the application requires internet, that is implemented by using Java. Now, enterprise means one organization. Any enterprise application, for example, banking application. Why? Because multiple areas, multiple branches are available. For example, HDFC Bank, throughout the country, HDFC Bank is available. Suppose if I opened an account in Hyderabad, if I perform some operation in Bangalore, it need to be effect in Hyderabad. Sir, no, that means my account is updated along with security. Banking means you need to provide more security. Any banking application, that is enterprise application, you can use Java. Any mobile application, if you want to do anything in mobiles, you can use Java. Now, finally, come to one conclusion. Any application is missed. Exactly. No application is mobile application means mobile softwares. Suppose in the mobile you want to develop some game, Java games. So you can use that one. Generally understand the point. Here these 4 points specify all the applications. That means what are the different software? The software that are installed in a system, the software that are used in internet, or the software that are used under the mobile, software for banking. That means for each and every application it is possible to implement by using Java. That is the reason, even though Python comes nowadays, but Java plays a very crucial role. Nowadays Python becomes popular, I agree, but Java plays a very very crucial role. Now, Java editions. Java editions. What is mean by this point? This one and this one are interrelated. Generally, there are no topics of core Java, advanced Java. Their original names are J2SE, J2EE, J2ME. These are the original editions that are developed by Java. Java developed these three categories: J2SE, J2EE, J2ME. J2SE, Java to Software Edition. Java to Enterprise Edition, Java to Mobile Edition. That means all standalone applications are developed by using these J2SE. Generally, for developing standalone application, that is any software that is installed in a desktop, by using J2SE, we can develop any standalone application. Generally, this is called my core Java. This is called core Java. J2EE, web application and enterprise applications. All these are developed by using J2EE. Except to core Java, remaining all advanced topics comes under this J2EE. Now, mobile applications are developed by using J2ME. Anyway, to be frankly, this is not popular. So generally this is the popular one, J2EE. But without J2SE, it is not possible to learn J2EE. Now you understand? These are the editions. By using the edition, we can develop such, depending on the edition. The standalone application, select this one. Web application, select second one. Enterprise application, second select one. Mobile application, select the third one, that is J2ME. Okay. Anyway, I entered into Java, different editions of Java, different applications. Now, actually, whenever you are moving, the first topic is features of Java. Right now, I am not discussing any features. Why? Because even though I give the future, Java supports multi-threading, Java supports exception handling, Java has a collection framework, Java is portable, Java is architecture neutral, Java is platform independent. You know the meaning of anything? Don't know. What is mean by architecture neutral? What is mean by platform independent? Generally, we don't know anything about that one. We don't know anything about that one. Remember, by moving on to the concepts, automatically, whenever I complete the concept of multi-threading, you always know, okay, multi-threading is one feature that is available in Java. Automatically, you will learn. Okay. So my first point is completed introduction. Now stages of a program. Here, what is a language? Suppose my consideration is Java. My consideration is Java is the programming language. Java is the programming language. Suppose you are writing a program, completed. Whatever the statements we have, no problem. I completed one program. What are the stages of the program? Generally, every program follows two stages. You need to remember the basic. Today and tomorrow we will discuss the basic things. By knowing the basics only, we are in a position to move to program. Stages means we have two stages. The first one is compilation stage. Second one is execution stage. The first one is compilation, second one is execution. Every programming language, whether it is a C, C++, Java, whatever it is, every programming language has to follow these two stages: compilation stage and execution stage. Now, before moving to Java, first I explain C program. First I explain C program. How to write a C program? For example, I written one program. Assume the name of the program is add. add. This is my name of the program. How do we save the program? How can I know whether it is a C program or Java program or Python program? Remember the point. Every C program is saved with .c. If it is a C++ program, .cpp. If it is a Python program, .py. If it is Java program, the program is saved as .java. For example, add.c. This is my program. Remember the technical term. Technically, whatever the program I am writing in any language, that is called source code. Remember the word source code. Whether it is add.c, add.c or add.java, whatever it is, the written program is called as source code. Okay. What is the first stage? Compilation. Already you know the term compiler. What is the purpose? Compiler purpose is to convert the high level language into mission level language. Now here the source code is entered into first stage. The source code is given to the first stage. What it generates? The first code generates add.obj. Anyway, I will discuss in detail later. First, I will give you brief idea. After that, I will explain all the things with the diagrams. I will show you. Right now, I will show you add.obj. OBJ is called object file. OBJ is called object file. Now For this object file, we are performing some linking and loading operation, and then execution is completed, and then finally it generates .exe file. This is C program. I does not require the C program. Just for understanding, coming to Java program, this is very very important. Concentrate. First I written one program, yeah dot Java. So after completion of the first stage, compilation, what it produces? It produces add dot class file. Everyone must and should remember this one. Add dot class file is generated after completion of the first step. Add dot class file is generated. Generally, this class file have a name, bytecode. Remember the term. What is a bytecode? Bytecode is a dot class file that is generated after compilation. Now, this bytecode, that means this dot class file moves to execution. This dot class file moves to execution, and after completion of the execution it produces the result. Yes or no? After completion of the second stage it produces the result. Now question is, where this class file is loaded for execution? Where this class file is loaded for execution? Generally, the dot class files are loaded under JVM, Java Virtual Machine. Here, this is my introduction. I will show you one information to you. Anyway, daily we are providing the course content. For example, consider one batch, previous batch. So like this, daily we are providing the course content. See, after completion of the topic, again I will reveal the topic also. So Java applications, see this one: standalone application, web application, enterprise application for your reference, and mobile application. Okay, now what is the term? The term is language. Along with the language, two more terms are available. So somebody asks, is Java is a language or Java is a technology? Remember the word? Somebody says that Java is a language, somebody says that Java is a technology. Now I will give you the different technology, I will give you the difference. Language means simple alphabets, that is the basics, is called language. By using that basics, if you are developing any application, that is called technology. Generally, core Java is called language, advanced Java is called technology. Remember the word? Core Java is called language. See this one. What is the language? Language will provide the basic components, the basic concepts, simply the rules that are used in developing an application. Just they are providing. Suppose I said one homework, simply write down one sentence. What is your name? So for that you need to know alphabets. Alphabets in the sense basic things. What is a verb? What is adjective? What is a noun? What is pronoun? So all those basic things are required. Those are used for developing an application. Technology means, see this one, the process of converting your knowledge into application. Yes or no? Simply advanced Java is comes under technology. Okay. So under language, what are the things we discussed? Under core Java, we already shared the syllabus. Go through the syllabus. We will cover each and everything. After completion, advanced Java. In advanced Java, we have JDBC, servlets, JSP, and after that Spring, that is Spring Boot, Hibernate. Web services and microservices, all those along with framework. Now, web services, microservices, collections, framework. Again, what is the term framework? Framework means simply a structure that is already defined. Simply you need to use. It is already constructed. We can use simply by placing the value, we are getting the output. You no need to develop anything. So the structure readily available for application development simply by placing. For example, if you want to design a layout, the entire structure of layout is available. If I change my name, the layout is designed according to my name. So you know the different websites, already entire website is given according to your values. The website is designed. Frameworks. Now you learn three terms: what is a language, what is a technology, what is a framework. You know the definitions: programming, software development life cycle. Okay. Now, so how to save a program? We know that one. Any C program, depending upon the programming language, you can save the program with your name .c, .cpp, .py, .java, depending upon the programming languages, translators. This is the very important. Any program, two stages. One is compilation, second one is execution. See this one. Here already completed. Add.c. This is a C program. After compilation, what is the output? .obj. .obj is called object to code. In Java, dot class, that is called bytecode. C system, either C or C++ generates object to code. Java generates bytecode. Now execution means either C or C++ produces the answer. C or C++ produces the answer here according to the diagram. Now clear the first basic introduction. Okay. Now coming to this diagram, understand this diagram already completed. This is a C program, that means source code. After completion of compilation, already I written, after completion of compilation, it generates some object to code. Yes or no? For that object to code, some linking loading, that is header files are linked, any predefined function is available, all those are added. See this one. For this, linking and loading is performed. Finally it produces that .exe file. Yes or no? Exactly the same concept. Now coming to this one, this is my topic. Bytecode is generated. After completion of the bytecode, that bytecode is loaded into JVM. Internally lot of logic is there. Anyway, we will discuss all the things. Internally the bytecode is loaded into JVM. See this one. Dot after compilation, a dot class file is generated, and execution directly not performed. Here inside JVM some operation is performed. I will explain the JVM concept later. The last question: what is the difference between objective code and bytecode? Anyway, daily after completion of the concept, I will share the question also. What is the difference between objective code and bytecode? Based on this diagram, you are in a position to give the answer. Objective code means after compilation, the code generated from a C program or C++ program. Bytecode means from Java program. See this one. The compiled code generated from C and C++ is known as objective code. Now, the code generated from Java programs after compilation is called bytecode. Now you understand only first point. Second point is not covered. to know I not cover the second point. Yet anyway, whenever I cover the second point, I will give you the difference. Okay. This is my second point. First, I will explain this point. By this, I will close the session. See this one. First, to write down C program. Here, I written one C program. For executing a program, we need a compiler. You know the C compiler? Anybody know C language? Turbo C, some compiler is there. Where the compiler is installed in your system. Remember, originally what happened is you are writing a C program. C program directly not perform compilation. Why means the Turbo C, the compiler has that much of capability is not available. What happened? C program request the operating system. Remember, internally C program request the operating system. I want to compile. I want to compile. Okay. Operating system provides the support, and in the operating system an objective code is generated. That means how the C program is executed with the help of operating system. Or else suppose you can think another way, even though C program converts into objective code, but the objective code is execution. The execution is not done by C. They depend on operating system. Internally, operating system depends on mission. Yes or no? In my system, Windows 11 operating system. In your system, suppose Windows 10 operating system. Generally, operating system depends on a mission. Now, what is the point here? Depending upon the mission or depending upon the operating system, your output changed. Yes or no? Yes or no? Operating system is called platform. Now C is a platform dependent language. That means my output depends on the platform, the operating system you are using. Now coming to Java program, here what is my diagram? Bytecode is generated in your system. The JVM is installed for execution. JVM is available. The bytecode is loaded into JVM. The bytecode is loaded into JVM. Anyway, JVM depends on operating system, but the bytecode is loaded into JVM. Now, for execution of bytecode, it needs any operating system support that is internal to the JVM. Now see this point. The bytecode is internal to the JVM. It does not depends on any operating system. That is the reason Java is called platform independent. Now you understand the point. Platform independent means in one system a bytecode is generated. Simply copy that bytecode and execute in another system. No problem. Execute another system. Why means whatever the bytecode that is generated, that does not depends on the operating system. First point. This is one feature. By knowing this one, you will understand this feature. My second feature, I already said, architecture neutral. What is mean by architecture means depending upon the mission architecture. Suppose if objective code depends on the mission. If it is a 32-bit mission, the output is one way. If it is a 64-bit mission, the output is in another way. But here the bytecode, now it depends on the mission. JVM depends. JVM, even though JVM depends, but remember the bytecode is executed internally to the JVM. The bytecode does not depends on the mission. The bytecode does not depends on the architecture you are using. For example, data type is one concept. Integer is one data type. If you are using 32-bit mission, the size of integer is 2 bytes. If you are using 64-bit mission, the size is 4 bytes memory. But here in Java, fixed 4 bytes. That means Java architecture neutral. It does not depends on any architecture. Now move back this one. The while object to code generation operating system is participated. Because of this, the object to code is platform dependent. Yes or no? At the time of object to code generation, we are using the help of operating system that is generated in one platform cannot be executed in another platform. Why I am reading this one? Already topic is completed. Reading means this is the interview question. You have to understand carefully. So in bytecode generation, operating system is not participated. That is the reason bytecode is platform independent code. Anyway, whenever you ask me the question, is bytecode is platform dependent? No, bytecode is platform independent, but the JVM is platform dependent. JVM is platform dependent. Remember, these are the some basic points. Now, what we discussed, again I will give you idea what we discussed. Simply, what is a software, what are the 1 minute, what is a software, what are the different types of software. After that, the life cycle of a software development. From this life cycle, we are using the term language. From the language, we divided into mission level language, assembly level language, high level language. Along with language definition, what is mean by technology, what is mean by framework. Okay, simple definitions. Now, how to save a program, what are the stages of a program. Two stages, this is my important point. Two stages are compilation stage and then execution stage. Two stages of the program. Okay, stages completed. The main important is the difference between C developed object to code and Java developed bytecode. From the entire concept, two questions: what is the difference between compiler and the interpreter, and what is the difference between object to code and bytecode. Okay, this is my introduction. Anyway, not entered into Java programming language. Yep sir, here whatever we discussed related to all the programming languages, the same concept. All the programming language, the concept is same. Any doubts? So this is the starting session only. I am not completed 1 hour, no problem. Language independent. Any doubts? If you have any doubts, ask me. Okay, anyway, today I'm closing the session. So demo only. That is the reason I stopped at this one. For regular sessions, we have up to 8 o'clock only.